I really do like this playlist. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
And hopefully, I guess this was going to be coming out end of the month. Oh, yeah, we can wait until the next one to announce, potentially, well, at least say, hey, go make sure you check out for Best of KC Awards, because it doesn't get even started till the 4th.
And I apologize in advance for how my voice sounds.
I'm a little hoarse today, too. Cause
I am just congested as all hell. I spent like 4 hours outside doing yard work yesterday, like weeding the garden beds, just like it was all pollen and mold and dust.
Mine's, I think, just from talking today, because apparently drivers don't understand directions.
That's a concept.
I'm pretty sure I've talked to people even today that don't know what left is.
Hey, it's tough. It's your other right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I know.
Let me see. This is episode 83. And we're getting into it. We're starting off with a big beer.
Big beer.
Double IPA from Transparent.
Yeah.
So, because they just had their anniversary. It was weird being on the not bar side.
Yeah, being a patron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way more expensive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Way more expensive.
Yeah, That's all right. It was still fun.
I got done and I'm just like, oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's why I'm just like, I'm putting a cap. Like, I'm going to be here for 3 hours. I'm going to have 3 beers and then I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I stuck to my guns.
And bought a 4-pack.
Yeah.
Well,
sure
you had to walk away with something.
I had to have a beer after I'm doing yard work yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Because you said you just bought a 4-pack of what we have, right?
Yeah.
Which it's called, it's the Hop Series. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's like, oh, let me just get the quad. I'm like, it does have a name. I just don't remember what it is.
I don't remember. Eb the something?
I don't know. We got another one in the...
Yeah.
Maybe we get into that one next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about trying to do some videos, but...
but I can get access.
Yeah, we could. And plus, it's just, it's the end of the month, and it's been crazy.
Oh, shit.
Because, hell, Friday was crazy for me. Like, usually on Fridays, I try to leave work at like around 3:30. I still didn't leave till 4:30.
Damn.
I'm like, God,
do you get overtime?
Oh, yeah. Which is nice.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers, sir.
Guess we should talk about this beer a little bit, huh?
So this one's actually called High Thread Count Double IPA.
I like what they're doing with these these series.
The Cellar Series or whatever you want to call it. The Hop Series, Cellar Series.
And Brewer Series.
Brewer Series, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Brewer Series is the quad one. I believe. Or no?
It's the quad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Cellar is Tippin'.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That'd be a good one to get into, too. I forgot about that one. I got them mixed up. I do like, they have a little descriptor on it, though, too. It says, whether it's traditional piney or herbal hops or new age tropical flavors, each beer in this series highlights the bold and expressive side of the hop cone.
I guess that means they're no longer doing the drinking out of cups IPAs anymore.
He hasn't for a while.
Yeah.
I think he kind of got over it.
Yeah, probably.
It's a super cool little can.
I like the
it's simple.
The labels.
Yeah. It's simple,
the shiny
elegant,
metallic,
It's nice. 8.3%. I only had like a little bit of this to drink the other day.
It's good. It is a sneaky 8.3.
Yeah. You can feel it.
Yeah,
but
you can get the warmth of it.
It's not drastic. So, obviously, we were at the brewery on the anniversary day. Like, you and I barely talked to each other or hung out.
I know.
It was insane.
Yeah, I was making the rounds. I felt like a politician in that room, just like shaking hands, talking to people.
Kissing hands, shaking babies.
That's right.
I tried to stay where I was at, and I had a bunch of people come to meet me, but then at some point, I'm like, all right, I'm sitting in a spot where not everybody can see me.
Yeah.
And at some point, like, we just were hanging out over in the IPA space because they had it open up, and because it wasn't so damn crowded.
Yeah, it was insane. At one point I was just like, well, I'm just gonna sit at the bar, like
because we thought about sitting at the bar, but I'm like, well, there's gonna be other people coming up to us and hanging out, sitting down, whatever. We were because we picked up Miranda and took her up there because Ellie had to work, and he was coming up later, and so we kind of
did she stay till close again?
I don't know. I haven't followed up with them.
I guess she'll let us know.
Yeah,
in the comments.
Yeah, we had a good day because it was nice because then I got to play a little cornhole, some practice.
Yeah,
because now that I'm on an official team,
look at that.
I better make sure I
practice
and get after it.
Talking about practice.
Practice, not a game.
Practice,
yeah. Because that way I can be ready for the game. The game. Because every game's a playoffs.
Playoffs? How many of these are we gonna do? Like,
I don't know. Let's see how far down this hole we can
goes.
go. You want to crown them? Crown their asses.
Crown their asses.
We had them on, and we let them off the hook.
They are who we thought they were.
Call an ambulance. We're nailing this.
Oh yeah,
all the football puns.
I wish I knew like Herm Edward isms.
That was the ambulance.
Oh, that was
one
ambulance?
of them. Because I remember the DA show on 610 before he went national radio stuff. They were doing Hermisms and had
that's hilarious.
Like every time there was a new press conference,
you got a shoe, you got a box with a shoe in it in your closet, and you open it up,
and he still does it.
Oh, yeah.
But like literally every time there was a press conference when he was the head coach, like they were trying to figure out what new Hermism there was going to come from it. They had so many; it was ridiculous.
He was a funny dude, man.
Oh yeah, he was. Hey, good dude. Actually, I had a buddy I worked with. His neighbor across the apartment hallway or whatever was Herm's kid, who was one of the scouts.
Cool.
So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So he's like, yeah, we've hung out a few times and nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, it was a fun day on Saturday at the brewery.
Yeah. I definitely had a good time, and we stayed a lot longer than I probably would have. I didn't want to try and do the whole all day thing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because like I was feeling it and had to come down for a while, from feeling it, and that was the nice thing about being in the IPA is it allowed me to pace myself better.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty much getting after all the high ABV stuff too.
Yeah.
Because I started off with a mindful pour because it was before noon. And that was only
I started off with a one barrel.
Well, because you got there after we had already opened.
Get one.
You got there after it had already technically kind of opened.
Yeah, it was like 12:05.
Yeah,
maybe.
And there was how many people there?
Fucking packed.
We got there like 11:30, and we were pretty much the first ones there.
Yeah. Wow.
They were the first actual patrons there, I guess.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try and at least stay until Ellie got there, but I had the mindful pour, then I did the barley wine and got Jen the quad because I figured like, okay, she's gonna probably like the quad.
Yeah,
she really did like the quad.
It's a good beer.
It is a good beer, but she's like, fuck, I'm gonna screw myself because it's 10.3%. Yeah, be careful, babe.
Yeah, pace yourself.
And Nolan poured them, and he's like, yeah, I probably poured too much in those. I'm like, all right, your fault.
Yep.
And because she drank that, and then I had also tried Miranda's IPA, but then I went back and got the barrel-aged Tippin.
God damn, it's so good.
It is good, yeah. And then I think after that, I went and got the quad for myself. And
big beers, man.
I drank 3 or 4 beers there, and I know Jen had a couple of the sock hops and a quad, and I think ultimately we drank like 7-8 beers. But we were there from 11:30 till after 8.
Yeah.
So basically we were going an hour.
Yeah. And
then I bought a mixed 4-pack of stuff.
I love that they're doing the singles.
They're not cheap, though.
No, they are not.
But, whatever.
Especially for the new ones. I get it. Big beers that cost time.
Oh, no, I definitely understand it. Because, like, when I tabbed out, I'm like, I saw the price. I'm just, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, the 4-pack was probably $30.
Dude, yeah, if the 4-pack was, I think they're 36 a piece.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm just like, well, good thing I didn't buy one of each because that would have put me up $120.
I thought about buying one of each, and I'm glad I didn't either.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't.
I'll end up trying to get more of them.
Oh, I think I know a guy now.
Yeah. We might know. We'll talk to Bob. That was some of the people I saw. It was Bob and Nilda because Bob just had his 80th birthday.
Yeah, at the IPA.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
That is cool. But Bob's a good dude. I like Bob.
Yeah,
Bob and Hilda.
Yeah.
Hilda gets a little squirrely. But
yes.
You gotta love Hilda.
Oh, she's great.
She, that sweet little German lady.
German.
I did say German, not German.
Because she says German.
Yeah, you're not. It's not pronounced German. It's pronounced German.
German.
And she's a tiny woman.
She gets lit quick.
Yeah, but she gets after it though too.
Oh, she does. She's a hoot, man.
She don't fuck around.
Hell no.
she'd probably be like, quit cussing. She's such a sweet little old lady. All right. Speaking of unsweet, though, did you see this shit? A poverty franchise. This came from Savage Sports Memes. It said, there's cheap, and then there's the Cincinnati Bengals hosting a Ring of Honor ceremony and asking their franchise legends to pay for their own flights and hotels while giving them only 1 day to RSVP.
What? Wow. That is cheap as fuck.
That is brutal. And I'm just like, I got to screenshot.
Yeah, but they're going to win a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. At some point. All right. I also gave, this one's kind of funny. History, every NFL team's history in one word. I don't know why New England's dominant.
Yeah, I mean, because of Tom Brady.
The Vikings cracked me up. It's just almost.
Almost. Yep.
Lions is upcoming. The Packers are legendary. And Bears are defense.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take defense instead of disappointing.
Yeah. New York Giants, it's Patriots, which can go either way.
Yeah.
Because they are the ones that
they're the Patriot Slayers.
Kept them from getting the undefeated season, right?
Yeah.
You got the Chiefs are game changing, which I think before now, before the current era, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't agree with that.
This is all based on Patrick Mahomes. That's for sure.
Yeah. The Cowboys is drought.
That's fair.
Which is fair, yeah. And then the Commanders is drama.
That's very fair. They had to change their name.
I know. Browns, disaster.
It should have just been Browns.
Yeah.
Or meh.
Yeah. Like
shoulder shrug. Can you do the memoji of the shoulder shrug?
Yeah. Like, don't even need a word. Just. You got the Jets' disappointment.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not the Bears.
Bengals are also close.
Yeah.
That's up there with almost. I love the Falcons one. And they even use Matt Ryan as the graphic, for the player in this too. It says 28-3 or 28-3.
Yep.
It's like, ooh, it'll always be too soon for that, won't it?
No.
Okay.
How'd you let that happen?
Matt Ryan went into coast mode and forgot how to play.
And forgot you were playing against Tom Brady.
No shit, and he will fuck you up. I'm trying to figure out. All right. Moving on. Active NFL playoff streaks. The Chiefs have the longest streak, which you would have thought some of these other teams, I mean, yes, I know that they've been doing a lot, but some of these other teams, because the next closest is only 6.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs have 4 more postseason runs than the next one, which is the Bills.
Well, I think, is Mahomes entering his 9th year?
I think this is his 8th.
I think it's his 9th.
I think he's 28. I think it's his 7th. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. It's his first season.
Yeah. Every season's his first season. I actually did just see something. It was actually kind of funny where it's like, this is what sets him apart from other people is every year he figures out a different way to get there.
Yeah.
Where all these other teams keep trying to do the same thing and make little changes.
Yeah.
Where like almost every year, he is completely changing what he is doing.
Yeah, this year it's his hair.
I mean, yes. I mean, the season has started, but like last year, he wasn't chucking it down the field like he had been.
He didn't have the weapon.
He didn't have the weapon. Plus, I mean, he didn't really need to.
Yeah.
Because if you have a good O-line, like, you don't always have to just try and chuck it down the field, right? Let him do some work, get those close, little dink and dunk plays.
Yeah.
Occasionally launch it down there, right? Because, I mean, Worthy proved that he can get down there. But, being a rookie, sometimes there's little mishaps and you miss catches.
I think Thornton proved himself on Friday as well. He looked good.
I'm excited. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, the Bears won. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that. And I was like, it was 17-0 after the first quarter.
Yeah.
I'm like, and that's supposed to be with all the starters.
Yeah.
I'm like,
if the game ended right there, like,
nobody would have been surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's surprised, like, oh, the Bears actually won 29-27. I'm like, you realize, like, they scored most of those points in the last quarter when there's a lot of these people playing that aren't even going to be on the team next week. That
being said, Tyson Bagent, man, after signing an extension to two days later to to play like that, like, I think he's got a bright future. Hopefully, I don't want him to be, as much as I'd like to see him, be successful, I don't want him to be behind the bench or on the bench in Chicago when he could be a starter on a team, I think.
But there's a lot of teams that are like, again, like I know I've talked about Chase Daniel a lot on this show because I followed him a lot, and even when he was going to Mizzou, and he was a career backup.
Yeah.
He played a few games here and there.
God, that's the best fucking job in sports right
it
there.
It really
man.
is.
It really is.
I mean, that's the joke. I don't know if you ever watch it, Blue Mountain State. I know I've sent you some memes.
Yeah.
That shows Alan Richardson, the guy who plays Reacher. He's in Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
And his name in there is Thad Castle.
Yeah.
Which is just such a football name, right?
Yeah.
And he's a defensive, like linebacker type of role or whatever. And he's just super eccentric. But like Blue Mountain State is like literally one of the main characters. His goal was to just be a career backup.
Hey man.
And he's like, I'm gonna be a backup all of college. I'm gonna get all the freaking hot women that the starting QB doesn't want, and then at most I'm gonna be a PE teacher in high school and probably get myself in trouble because I sleep with some underage girl. He's like, and I acknowledge that.
Now that's the best job in sports right there, especially if your quarterback is Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or someone who just doesn't get injured.
Yeah, and I mean Chase was good, but I think Chase knew what he was and was fine with it, where he was a good quarterback, where there's a lot of teams that probably would have loved to have had him as their starting, but I think he knew, he's like, I'm not a consistent starting QB.
Yeah.
And so he was probably better off staying as a backup and made millions of dollars.
And then you have the flip side. You have your journeyman starters like, what's his name? Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzmagic.
Plays everywhere.
Yeah, he's been on like half the teams in the league, you know?
I mean, and there's soccer players that do that too. Like one of my favorite soccer players, he was in Kansas City for a long time, Kai Kamara. And he's literally played for like, I think, 8 of the MLS teams now, which is like just unheard of. But he's also, continuously proving himself, and he's like second all time for goals scored.
Wow.
And it just like secretly, kind of quietly gotten himself up to that status.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, good on him.
Yeah, good for him, man.
So, because he was with Kansas City when Sporting did that whole Ocho Cinco thing, when the NFL was on that short strike or whatever. And Chad Johnson came to Kansas City to practice with the reserve team.
I remember that stunt.
Yeah, and so when this year Kai Kamara went to Cincinnati to play, and he chose number 85.
That's awesome.
It is fun. It's cool. Like he's done that for a long time.
I appreciate that.
And he's done so. He like a lot of players, they pick numbers that are memorable to them.
Yeah.
Right. And so he's always tried to pick a number that's memorable to him. Like one of them, like he went with 23 for a long time because he signed like his first major contract when he was like 23.
Wow.
So yeah. Anyway, football. There's a lot of teams that are 0 on this active NFL. Actually, kind of surprisingly, I didn't realize the Niners didn't even make it last year. But I mean, you got the Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, and Broncos are all at 1. I mean, if you look at this, you got...
It's like half this fucking league on 0.
Well, I mean, ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, like, okay, who am I missing from fucking AFC West? Raiders. Okay. Because you got 3 of the teams are on active streaks from the AFC West.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
God damn, I feel like shit. Well,
yeah. Have you seen this one? It's from Sports Spectators, and it says the top 10 craziest fan bases in sports.
Oh, definitely the Eagles.
And number one is what?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Of course, it makes sense. They threw fucking snowballs at Santa Claus.
And batteries at somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's something to be there. Still making this list? The Browns in the top 10. There's one...
Just because they're Browns fans. I don't think there's anything crazy about anything that they do other than the fact
the craziness is that they still support the Browns.
Yeah.
Still support the Browns.
That's the craziness.
I'm actually kind of surprised. There's Duke basketball.
I believe that.
I think that's the only college team on here.
I don't know where they're basing this off of, but I would put Jayhawk basketball up there.
Up there is craziness.
Yeah.
I'm surprised like the Bills aren't on here because they're the ones that like to dive through freaking
fucking folding tables. Yeah.
Right. You got the Raiders on here. I feel like that's gonna probably go down over the next few years.
Yeah, just because
we're Vegas now.
Yeah, who gives a shit about the Raiders?
The one that's kind of surprising to me is Liverpool. I didn't realize. I know you can get you got soccer hooligans.
I was about to say they're a bunch of hooligans, right? Like
they can be, but I didn't realize they were that crazy. It's not like some of these Italian teams that like to try and set their stadium on fire every week.
Yeah, that's just. What are you doing?
The Knicks make sense. Packers, kind of. Red Sox, sure.
So the Knicks make sense in the fact that is it another like they're Knicks fans?
No, I don't think so because the Knicks have had some solid seasons of late.
Yeah.
I just think that.
I don't know NBA.
I don't know much about NBA either. This would be a good one to possibly talk to, my oldest about because for some reason he's gravitated towards the NBA.
Huh.
Maybe because he looks like a white LeBron. I don't know. So I couldn't help myself on that one.
That's funny.
Because, he's a big man.
Yeah.
He's bald, got a beard.
Yeah. Just like LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he has glasses.
Just like LeBron.
LeBron probably does need glasses.
Yeah, he probably does.
That way, it helps him see the floor when he tries and claps on it.
And then he's just like, oh, you broke my glasses.
Now my glasses. All right. Here's one. I know like last week we talked about franchise quarterbacks, the best rookie quarterback, right?
Uh-huh.
I came across this one this week from FanDuel, and it's ranking every team's QB2.
Oh, boy.
And this is current, though. This is current. So, Tyson, number 21.
Hey, man.
You feel like that's low?
I think he's a top 10.
So, but you got Kirk Cousins as number 1.
Well, he was a former QB1. So,
yeah.
How many of these there's a lot of these that were former QB1s.
Yeah, like Jimmy Garoppolo. Didn't realize he was with the Rams.
Marcus Mariota, Anthony Richardson.
Marcus Mariota was never a good one.
Mac Jones. I've never said that they were good.
Marcus Mariota is probably ranked higher as a number 2 than he was as a number 1.
Probably.
I
didn't say they were good. I'm just saying they were QB1s.
Yeah. Mac Jones, yeah, like you said. Andy Dalton. That one's kind of surprising.
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
Drew Lock. I wouldn't ever say he was a true number 1, though, again. Like, yes, he was the number 1 for the Broncos, but
yeah,
it wasn't a solid number 1. So many freaking bathroom jokes going on right now.
God,
I'd be concerned if I had a solid number 1.
I'd
be concerned about a solid 1.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
I think that's called a kidney stone.
Yeah. Tyrod Taylor. That dude's still in the league?
Yeah, so is Jabroni Brisket, a.k.a. Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We've talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Mason Rudolph. He played number 1 for a while. I think for the Steelers.
Wow. Yeah, he was.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Old turd biscuit.
Old turd biscuit. Kenny Pickett. I'm like,
woof.
He's their best number 2? I feel like
Shador?
You could have 4 Browns up here right now.
Over Shador?
Yeah, because Shador's number 1, right?
Yeah,
right?
He thinks he is.
Well, yeah. Aiden O'Connell. He actually, you know what? Like, he played the Chiefs last year and actually had a solid outing. Again, that's, I think, like, chalking it up to not having game footage on him.
Yeah.
And you know who Aiden O'Connell looked like? Like a TikTok creator where it's like, what's his name? Like Gavin or something like that. He's like, he's gotten into this whole dad role thing. He's like, he was trying to put an IKEA furniture together and it says, it takes 2 people. Uh-huh. And he's like, I could do this on my own. But it says that it takes 2. So he went and grabbed the baby and just put the baby in like the playset next to him. She's like, the wife's like, what are you doing? He's like, it says I need 2 people. He's like, I don't need help. But it says I need 2. So there's my second person.
There's the baby.
Number 32, Brandon Allen.
Who?
Uh-huh. Yeah. For the Titans. Is the Titans number 1? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, is it still Will Levis?
Is it?
Maybe.
Will Levi?
Will Levi's?
Levi's. Will girlfriend left his...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I thought, like, you know what? That's an interesting list for sure. And I guess I hadn't really paid attention and realized how many former number ones are on there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow.
A lot of them.
Like, you did point it out, and I'm just like, damn.
Gardner was a former QB1. So was Aiden O'Connell.
He
so
was also
Kenny
number
Pickett,
one
so
for...
was Zach Wilson. So was Mason Rudolph.
Gardner
so was,
Minshew was the number one for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's basically like a number two anywhere else.
Yeah. Fair.
Because, I mean, look, Trevor Lawrence is going to probably be a backup next 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. All right. Did you watch any movies? Any bad movies?
No, we watched a really good movie last night.
Oh, yeah? What'd you watch?
Air Force One.
Oh, yeah. Get off my plane.
It's such a good movie.
It really is. Some of the guys at work, we were just actually recently talking about that.
It's worth a revisit.
Yeah. Well, so
Gary
group I'm
Gary
with
Oldman playing the Russian bad guy.
Yeah, because, I mean, Gary Oldman, he's got some range.
Dude, he's a fucking great actor, man.
One of my favorite roles, probably for earliest roles that I remember him in, is Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Such a great bad guy.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Is that, I almost said General Zod, but that's not it.
I think it was, it was like Amelia.
It's something weird with a Z, some space name.
Yeah. Because I think like the bad guy was also technically like the evil entity. Zorg, that's right.
That was close.
Yeah. But I think like the person who voiced like the bad entity was also started with like a Z. Yeah, it's not showing me right now. It's fine. But yeah, Zorg.
But yeah, we watched that. It's a great movie.
It really is. I'm trying to think. Like I thought I watched something. I don't remember. I've been bouncing around back and forth to a couple different things. Been trying to jam out Penguin.
I still haven't watched that.
Yeah, I started. It's a long show.
Yeah.
I mean, I've enjoyed it, but then I keep bouncing back over to Netflix and what the fuck was I watching on Netflix? Crap, I don't even remember. That good.
Yeah, we fuck. Finished the revival of King of the Hill.
Oh yeah.
We need to finish watching The Bear. The latest season of The Bear. And then we're just kind of waiting for Fallout.
Oh yeah. I can definitely understand that. And I've been bouncing around because I've been staying caught up on Bob's Burgers.
Oh yeah.
Now that I'm all caught up. I mean, they've been some entertaining episodes as well. Oh yeah, I was watching Gentleman. That's what it was. So like they did a Gentleman movie a couple years ago. And they just recently did a series about it. And apparently they went ahead and renewed for a second series as well.
Oh, nice.
So I just like, because it's kind of like one of those thriller kind of, not thriller, but like the Gentleman's like, there's some thrillness to it, I guess. You know, psychological type stuff. It's not like a horror, but there's like funny parts to it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those like psychological kind of movies, which I really get into. And
yeah.
Like, because it's one of those ones like you have to be paying attention. Otherwise, you will miss something. That one, not so much, but.
Rewatchability.
Oh, yeah. Gentlemen, I've already rewatched it a couple times. I think I did go ahead and end up buying it. That way, if it ever drops off of Netflix or anything, I have the digital version.
Yeah.
So, like, I have a handful of movies that I'm like, okay, I want the digital version in case it ever drops off or anything like that. One that I keep hoping, and I literally have it set. Like, I found a site that you can set an alert for if it ever becomes available digitally. It's PCU.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen PCU?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I love PCU, but you can't find it anywhere. It's hard to find in physical copies.
I mean, you can't find Dogma anywhere either.
Not yet.
They've been working on that forever.
He got the rights back. And so I think he's trying to just work on making sure he does it all right.
Yeah.
He's going to probably re-release a bunch of stuff and then do like a giant box set.
Yeah.
So I can see that happening on that one. There was someone else I was going to talk. I thought I had something else saved. Oh, that's what it is. We've seen it now, right? Lego Batman.
Dude, the video game.
This looks fucking phenomenal.
It's just like Arkham meets Lego.
It really is.
It's awesome.
But I actually came across this thing from, it looks like it says Culture Crave. So it's some of the details. And it's called Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like all the movies.
Yeah. So many references.
Yes, but then you have crossovers. And I'm wondering, like, if sometimes when you get into the fight scenes, because in the trailer, you saw that, like, some of the times the action words would pop up, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it will actually do that in the game.
So I was watching, IGN has like 30 minutes of beta gameplay.
Oh, really?
So I was watching that.
Nice.
And
I need to go watch that.
yeah, it's good. It looks cool. But it's like the same things with Arkham. You can like scan your surroundings.
Yeah.
To find clues.
And I've seen little bits of that. Like even when they're in the car, they kept hitting the scan button.
Yeah. And the fighting is similar.
Yeah. And they said like it's basically modeled after Arkham, and just now they start adding in, and there's supposed to be like 7 playable characters.
Yeah.
On it at launch. So if you want to go ahead and go grab another beer, I'll start going over some of these details. But yeah, I came across it. It was a great graphic, but it says you follow Bruce Wayne's entire story. I think like in Batman Begins, yeah. So I would imagine that, you know, obviously one of the playable characters is Bruce Wayne / Batman, right? You're going to have to play as little Bruce Wayne, right? And then you got incorporates elements from each Batman film. Now, I think technically there is another Batman film that predates Adam West Batman.
Really?
If I recall correctly. It may have just been a show, but everybody thinks like, what was his name?
Should I get a new glass for this one?
Yeah, probably here. I'll just give you these. These are clean. Everybody talks about, you know, like everybody who plays the Jokers and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody, you know, chucks Adam West as being the first Batman. And they're not. They're supposed to be. Let me see if I can find it. All the people that have played Batman, right? So I'm trying to remember. There's so many of them though. That's the problem. Batman actors in order. Here we go. The fuck is this? Verifying if I'm human. Did it work? I am a meat popsicle. Go away. I swear there was like another Batman, because I'm not seeing it now, but I swear there's supposed to be like another
Batman before.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I'm just this site's not shite. This site is not showing it. So I mean, I don't know.
Google if there is a Batman before Adam West.
Here we go. Before Adam West, 1966 appearance. Thank you. Good call.
Of course.
Batman was portrayed by Lewis G. Wilson in the 1943 serial Batman and Robert Lowry in the 1949 serial Batman and Robin.
Why do they keep saying serial? Do they mean series?
I think they mean because they used to be like there was probably like a mini series.
But they called them serial?
I think so.
Or is this AI run amok?
No, I think it's accurate. Because, yeah, Adam West started in the 60s. So you have, he's the first, Lewis G. Wilson, 1943. His portrayal was a World War II era adventure with Batman and Robin taking on a Japanese operative.
Jesus Christ. Of course.
And then the Robert Lowry, in 1949, Lowry took on the role of Batman in the 1949 serial Batman and Robin. He was a veteran actor, when he played the Cape Crusader. He made a single appearance as Batman and his cereal.
Why do they keep calling it a cereal? What is? I don't understand this term.
Well, let's look this up. What does cereal mean?
In terms of movies, what is?
I think it shows. In television and radio programming, a serial is a show that has a continuing plot that unfolds in a sequential episode by episode fashion.
Oh, okay. So it's just a fucking series.
It's a series, but back then, it was
Batman
cereal.
on the cereal.
You know what? Nailed that.
What's gonna happen this week? Find out.
I almost thought about trying to get like one of the voice changer things that makes it sound like we're on old timey radio.
Do I sound like I'm an old time radio?
You'd probably like. I came across. I'll have to see if I can find it, but it's it's almost like a more you know type of thing. And it's telling about a story about somebody, and literally like one of them is like Burt Reynolds, and he's telling this whole story. He's like, this person later went on to be a famous actor, by portraying such roles as da 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 da. But then like I'm to find out like they grew up like a horse wrangler and this and that and everything else, and you may know them as Burt Reynolds
or the Bandit.
Yeah. And it's like, oh my God. And it's just like the way they deliver it, it's very stoic, on how they do it. And I'm like, that's fucking phenomenal storytelling. Because it keeps you engaged for like literally a whole 5 minutes. Like, who the fuck are they talking about?
Is it like one of those, like when you go to a movie theater and it's like the pre-show?
Kind of, but just
like,
drawn out more.
They grew up here and they really loved collecting mud piles as a child.
Yeah, but like they have like just that kind of more informative professor-like voice to it.
Yeah.
Not like our crazy voices that, I love my voice, but it is my voice.
Yeah. I don't like mine right now. I sound like a fucking asshole.
All right. What are we drinking now, sir? I'll let you describe this one.
Cheers.
How about a beer?
Cheers, sir.
Whoop, wrong button.
Well, we did need a beer.
There it is.
There it is. Cheers.
This is the Belgian-style quad from the Brewer series at Transparent.
The name is?
Ebb the Chaos. Get ready for something new.
What does Ebb mean?
This rotating
like cereal.
experimental brew pushes boundaries. Expect bold mashups of hops, grains, and funky yeasts. One sip and you'll taste creativity in action.
It's good.
It is a Belgian quad coming in at 10.4.
That's weird. I thought it was 10.3. But, who's counting?
I love quads.
I do. Because this is the one I was talking about where they had a low fill or a mess up can or whatever. And so when I went in there weeks ago and Chris Ham happened to be there.
Yeah.
And he just brought it out. He's like, hey, try this. I'm like, oh, that's good, dude. He's like, thanks. He's like, it's a quad. I'm like, are you guys getting ready to come out? I saw it was in one of the sample cans. He's like, yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, heard.
Yeah. Can't get shit past me, man.
Yeah. It's like, I know what happens around here. You're not shocking me with nothing.
Yeah, he gave me a sample. He brewed a Saison.
He gave me a sample of that Saison too.
Dude, that was good.
Yeah.
It was like a Saison lager. Like, it was really weird.
But it's like super light.
Yeah.
It's like a table Saison. I can't remember what he said, but yeah.
Something like that. Like a sessionable Saison.
Yeah, I can't remember what he said to me, but it was something along that lines. And I'm like, again, I can't really do the Saisons, but still good.
Yeah, I think he said they ended up using the French yeast, the Saison yeast that they do for Weebit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. I like it.
I wonder what generation they're on now.
I mean, you can only get up to like 3 or 4, maybe 5 before like mutation starts.
Really? Because I know like I've been talking to some people and they were talking about like getting some. I guess maybe it's just some of the bigger companies.
Oh,
they're getting like dozens.
Yeah.
Of lives, turnarounds.
Well, and what's funny is when Nolan was starting to harvest yeast for generational usage, he was talking to Chris before Chris got hired.
Yeah.
And they were not reusing yeast at KC Beer Co. They would buy a new batch of yeast for every single brew. And
I know.
Nolan's just like, you know how much money you could save?
Especially of that size.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Because you guys at the brewery, it was what, like a 5-pound bag? that you guys pitched each time?
I don't think it was 5. Maybe a 5-pound bag, 3 to 5. Yeah.
But you gotta remember, like, they're doing probably 10 times the volume.
Yeah, I mean, because it's only a 5-barrel system at Transparent, and they were probably doing.
I think they have a 30-barrel system.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, their mash tun wasn't that size. They were having to do doubles.
Yeah, I mean,
batches.
they had 3. They did 3 brews a day essentially.
Yeah, and they had a second shift. Person doing brews. I wonder if they're going to upgrade their system when they move.
I don't know. I mean, they are they going to brew out of that new?
That's supposed to be the brewery. I think they're completely getting out of.
Wow.
I mean, granted, that's a Frankenstein.
It's a small fucking building too.
Well, and they've literally bought multiple buildings and connected them all. Like I said, it's a Frankenstein facility.
It is.
I mean, and I love Chris and support Chris, but I really do like Casey Bierko still.
Yeah,
and I don't think he needed to leave for the reason why he left.
Yeah.
And that's not our place to talk about. And I don't fully know what happened, but I know.
Neither do I.
I know, like an inkling of what happened.
Yeah.
But there's lots of things that you end up learning in the industry that it's not your place to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, this is a good beer. Way to go, Chris.
Yeah. And I did talk to him. I'm like, so is this one yours? He's like, I brewed it, but it is Nolan's recipe.
Oh, well then, way to go, Nolan, for making that beer and Chris for executing.
Yeah. All right. Back to Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we need to be talking a lot about Lego Batman.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
I'm
going to
super
occupy
stoked.
like this and goddamn GTA 6. Like 2026 is going to be. I'm already like writing it off as the year.
And I already showed you
that
other Lego game too.
Oh yeah,
like the 2-player co-op one where you're like a 1x1 stud.
Yeah.
And there was another game that I was thinking about too. And I'm like, fuck. Well, I think just trying to go back in and I need to play the actual Arkham games, the Batman games.
They're all so good.
I got through most of the first one. Haven't played any of the other ones.
I think I bought all of them on the Xbox, the Series X. They ran some special where you could buy the trilogy of games, and it was like 80% off.
Oh shit!
I like spent like next to nothing.
And that's the only reason why I almost think about trying to go Xbox still, is because of like the whole Steam integration that they're trying to get into.
Well, Game Pass is far superior.
Yeah,
like that's where they're going. They're putting all of their chips into Game Pass.
But I feel like it might be especially having been removed from playing so much console stuff the last several years. I feel like now's the time to possibly go with the PlayStation. Because, and this, while you're talking, I remembered the other game, Gears of War.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love Gears of War.
Yeah.
And, being able to play through the storylines, I feel like on the PlayStation, and I was never a big PlayStation guy. I gravitated towards, it was Nintendo until Xbox came out.
I like them all, man. I like them all.
I transitioned over to Xbox.
I've got no affiliation or, whatever.
I mean, I have nothing against PlayStation. I just always gravitated towards... Like, I couldn't really have multiple consoles, so I gravitated towards Xbox.
Yeah.
Because I liked some of the game stuff, and I just like the controllers better on Xbox, honestly.
Yeah, something about those old school DualShocks, like, cramped my hands.
Yeah.
But, like, the Dual Sense, I think is what the next gen is called. It feels nice, but I still prefer the Xbox.
But part of my thing is...
I like the offset... what are they called?
Analog sticks.
Yeah, I like the offset analog sticks.
And yes, that was cool too. But again, they've said that they're not going to make any more consoles.
I don't. They say that, but I mean, they're coming out with a handheld.
They're doing the handheld. They're trying to copy Steam Deck and and I feel like Steam Deck may go away.
Yeah.
Because of the connection with Xbox, Microsoft, Steam Deck, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm almost to the point. I'm like, most of those games I can access on a PC now too. So, like, if I want to play console, I might as well just play PlayStation, which is pretty much like a low-key freaking PC. But, like, I will say, like, a lot of times graphics do appear better on the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
And so then that's why I'm like, you know what? You could pay for the higher Game Pass plan to access, even if you had console games on the Xbox, you should be able to access most, if not all of them, on the PC as well.
Yeah.
But then you can't access PC games on the Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just kind of to that point where I'm like, maybe it's time to go PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because again, Gears of War, one of my favorite games, is on there. I think, playing like Assassin's Creed on the PlayStation, it would be a unique experience, because I just recently saw a thing where they're supposed to be they were talking about doing a sequel to Black Flag. Now, I know you didn't really care for Black Flag, but I liked, and I was actually talking to my youngest about this recently, and it was talking about he didn't think that he didn't like Valhalla because it really wasn't all the assassin type of stuff before. I'm like, I don't play it just for that. Like, I really like the historic side of things.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
In Assassin's Creed 2, where you could run through, Rome, whatever, and there was a lot of historically relevant stuff.
Yeah.
And I liked 3 because, like, the idea of being a part of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, that shit's really cool.
And, like, I liked Black Flag because then there was a lot of, like, the whole, being a pirate in the, Caribbean during that time. And I'm like, okay, all that stuff is very cool to me. It's not necessarily...
Is Johnny Depp in that one?
I think I missed him.
Ah.
I may not have gotten to that part. I don't know. I know I finished a game, but I never saw
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I never saw Captain Jack Sparrow.
Damn.
I mean, maybe he's just that good.
Just drunk the entire game.
Yeah, exactly. But Valhalla, where it's Viking based.
Yeah.
And my son's like, he's like, yeah, there's not really a lot of assassin stuff. I'm like,
it's fun as hell, man.
I really
enjoy
get
it.
into that whole mythology type of thing.
The Greek mythology, the Norse gods.
Well, and just the whole Norse thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm really into that type of stuff. So he's recently, I guess,
Valhalla's cool, man.
Mirage.
It's fun.
And I'm like, I would like to kind of go through and try and play
Yeah.
the other games. That way I've at least played through them. I understand that. But now I'm also thinking, like, well, shit, now I'm on this cornhole team and I have to, like, put some of my focus into that.
What time?
Exactly. Lego Batman, though, that will definitely be
Oh, yeah.
an exciting. I absolutely plan on getting into that shit.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So we never finished the rest of this list,
Went
though.
off on a tangent. Shocker.
We went off on a long tangent.
That was
That's
an interesting
interesting.
sound.
Yeah. So I finished off with, it incorporates elements from each Batman film, which I'm super cool about.
So I've already seen like supercuts
Yeah.
of like references in the trailer. Or
I know-
the gameplay.
well,
to,
there's
like,
a lot
stuff in the movies
Of stuff for the Batman.
Yeah.
The whole penguin car chase thing, which is a pretty, like, when I just watched it recently, you know what? That is a very iconic kind of scene.
Badass, dude. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Where he thinks he gets away. He's just like, ah! And all of a sudden,
All of a sudden, through the fire. Oh,
Well,
my God.
To me, like, one of those iconic scenes, and I think it kind of got downplayed, was in the Christian Bale ones, where he's in the tank, and then all of a sudden just flips off all the lights,
Yeah.
and just, like, you lose him.
That's so cool, man.
So you were going to, it's obviously out there to see, so what did you see?
So what I saw was I saw that chase that you just referenced there. I saw the Batman Begins with Christian Bale, and it's like word for word.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit, I can't wait for. And then I saw some developer or something getting interviewed, and they're like, can we see so and so in this game? And he's like, no comment.
That's a yes.
Like, can we see so and so in this game? No comment.
Oh, yeah.
One of them was will we see Harley Quinn? And I already looked up like the list of voice actors in this game,
Oh, yeah.
and there is someone playing Harley Quinn. So every time he
Is
says,
it not Tara Strong?
no, it is not.
Fuck them. I'm
So-
over it. I don't want to
But
play
yeah,
it anymore.
anytime he says no comment, like this person is going to
kind of
make an
obvious.
appearance.
Yeah.
So they're pulling from.
Who's voicing Joker then?
I don't remember.
Although Tara Strong didn't voice Harley Quinn in the Lego Batman movie.
I think it's the same guy who was voicing Batman, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? He just kind of
But he's.
grabs his throat and get a higher pitch or something.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
I mean, we know it's not Kevin Conroy.
No. But,
That would be iconic. Can you imagine Kevin Conroy voicing a Lego Batman?
So I don't remember what his name is, but I know he's like, I think he has like a Guinness Book of World Records for like most like video game,
really?
like voice acting portrayals or something.
They probably should have still tried to get Will Arnett.
Oh yeah,
because he's Lego Batman.
Yeah,
and he's got a really good.
He was either too busy or wanted too much money.
I would imagine the money part, because he's been part of the Lego show, the Master Builder show, which I watched like 2 episodes of the first season, and I just never finished watching it just because it kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, I should be doing that.
I think I watched the whole season, and
they have like 2 or 3 seasons.
I
now.
tried to get Gina to watch the first one with me, and she's like, I don't
that's
understand why you like Lego. And I'm just like, well, it says, look what they're doing.
It's Lego. Oh, I fucked with people at work because I was talking about something, and so like we do this whole ORM board thing every morning, and one of the people put down their the reason why they did something was Lego, but they said Legos. I'm like, it's pronounced Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego.
It's singular.
And so the guy, he just like wrote Lego and then like kind of went on and then went back up and went S. I'm like, it's fine.
Whatever.
Whatever. All right. Anyway, it is an open world experience, which I think is super dope too.
I mean, that's all the Arkham games.
I feel like that's just a good game is going to nowadays. It's going to probably be open world. Yeah.
It kind of has to be. I think, say what you will about previous like AAA. Is AAA when it's like big studio?
I think so. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that Breath of the Wild really like set the tone for modern open world games.
Yeah.
And people probably say that I'm wrong.
I mean, the only way you get away from it is like if you have something like Mario, right? Where yes, you had Mario 64, which was open world to an extent.
It was sandboxy,
but it was considered hallway. Because I mean, Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
it was hallway. Like you had choices, you could go left or right, but inevitably you always end up having to kind of go one way.
Yeah,
and so like they gave it that idea of being sandboxy, but it was considered a hallway game where you had to go one way.
Yeah,
the only choice you got was if you decided to go kind of bad side or good side. Yeah, right.
So that'll be cool.
Yeah. Confirmed gallery villains include the Joker. You can't have a game without the Joker.
Yeah.
The Penguin, which I mean you can get away with potentially not having the Penguin.
Yeah.
And certain stuff, right? Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, which that one to me is interesting.
Yeah.
That might be. I mean, I never played like the last Lego Batman game where it was like the Justice League.
I've never played any of them.
I played a little bit of the very first one where before they started doing the voices.
Oh, yeah, where it was all just like grunts and text bubbles.
Yeah, because that's how I played the Star Wars Complete Saga when it was 1 through 6.
Yeah.
There was no talking at all. I made the joke. I'm like, the only place you could have gotten away with having some sort of talking was when Kenobi meets General Grievous.
Oh, yeah.
That would if that would have been the only line in that entire game, people would have fucking loved it. Because it's just simple. Hello there.
Sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Roger Rabbit. So Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, which I mean, great villain though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's kind of like an underrated villain, right? And I think Batman Begins kind of really helped.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
bring him to the spotlight.
Even in the animated series, like I feel like kind of underrated him.
Yeah.
Because they put a lot of emphasis on the other one of the other people that is a playable character, and it's Talia al Ghul.
Yeah.
Right? The daughter.
Yeah.
Right? But then the confirmed villain, this one I'm super stoked about, Bane.
Of course.
But it's voiced by Matt Berry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because in the trailer, he's like, "You adapted the darkness. I grew up in it." You hear a, "Oh, my foot! Why would somebody put this here?"
It was funny.
Meanwhile, you're trying to say I know the dark, and you step on a Lego.
Yeah.
And it's a big brick.
It's a good joke.
But then Matt Berry, freaking
being Matt Berry.
Yep. I recently saw a video where he was reading a rebuttal from Trey Parker and Matt Smith to like the studios of removing stuff. When they get the censors saying like, "Oh, hey, you need to change this."
Yeah.
He read their rebuttal to changing stuff. I only got like a minute into it. I'm like, all right, this is good. I think I saved it so we could try and go back to it later.
I bet it's really good.
He's like, one of them was like, we removed asshole. Well, we removed the hole from asshole, but obviously left out ass or left in ass, but in his British voice.
In his way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did recently finish watching What We Do in the Shadows.
I still never really got into that show.
It's pretty good.
I know.
I mean, I know it's not.
It's a slow burn to start.
It really is. And I mean, it's more of an entertaining factor. It's not like this is the greatest show type of thing ever.
Yeah.
But there's some funny stuff into it. Like even like the very last episode, they joke about like, oh yeah, the whole documentary crew, they're wrapping things up. They're going to finish it off. And Guillermo gets all upset. He's like, no, we can't do it. They're like, oh no, this happens like every 10 or so years. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh yeah, we had a documentary crew in here like in the 40s. And they show him some of the thing. I was like, okay, so nothing ever really does change.
That's hilarious.
Did I ever tell you that they found out that Guillermo is actually related to Van Helsing?
No.
So he's a natural vampire slayer.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that whole build-up is pretty funny though too. Anyway, all right. Confirmed playable characters include Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. Which is interesting on the Talia al Ghul one because it's like she had good moments. It's almost like one of those anti-heroes.
Yeah,
I feel like, or at least in the animated series, they kind of portrayed her as
in the
anti-hero.
The 30 minutes that I watch, they're a companion to Batman, and you swap to them.
Well, and that's one of the things. Like it says, it has 2-player local co-op.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of curious how they will do the split because I remember when my boys were playing the Star Wars, one of the newer Star Wars one. Like it literally, the co-op part, you had to like be within the same like kind of screen area, or it wouldn't let one person advance.
Well, what I was watching was not that. It was just like Batman doing something. And then like Jim Gordon would come and be like, oh, I got the thing to do the thing. And here we go. So like, it didn't look like it was co-op at all.
But then like the Star Wars one that I remember my kids playing, which was when they did, the newer one, 7, 8, 9, it literally like you could have 2 players literally running off away from each other and it would split screen for you. Now, if they were within the same kind of scene, it would combine. But as soon as they got too far apart, it would split screen. But the split screen was actually super cool. It wasn't like horizontal or vertical split screen. It would adjust and angle itself.
Oh, that's wild.
Depending on where you were at with like within the map and the scene and everything.
Yeah.
So sometimes like my boys would be playing and the split screen was literally at a straight diagonal.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's focused on the area that you're in.
Yeah.
But then you could like look around and stuff too. So, like, I actually kind of thought it was a cool way to do split screen.
It is. It's unique.
It has 2 difficulty levels, and I swear I had seen a screenshot where it actually showed 3.
Well, I'm going Dark Knight.
Yeah, because I think they had one below Cape Crusader, which is basically the beginner one, right?
Yeah.
Or like just for fun or whatever. But then you got Cape Crusader and Dark Knight, and Dark Knight is gonna be hard. Like, all right, let's play through it. Easy.
Yeah.
Figure out all the stuff. And then, all right, let's crank that shit up.
Yeah.
See how far we can get into this. Because I remember Star Wars Force Unleashed, like, there was, like, Jedi levels. And, like, I went back through and tried to beat it on Jedi Master. That shit was hard.
Oh, I bet.
And probably the only game I've actually tried to crank something up to the max difficulty.
Yeah.
To try and play through, honestly. Because Halo, I never did that. I'm like, no, I want to be able to get through the game and not just feel like chucking a controller.
Or like veteran mode on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batcave can be customized to display bat suits, vehicles, and more.
That's cool.
I think that's kind of cool. So, like, that's kind of like the Assassin's Creed, later on where you could add stuff to your house, whatever you want to call it. I think in 2, it was like you had like your little fucking, what the hell was it? Villa.
Yeah.
You could add stuff to the villa, right?
Yeah.
Then, like I said, it has 2-player co-op. And then game includes an Arkham-style combat system.
Yeah, it's great.
Which I think that's probably one of the huge selling points for it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's familiar. but it's also like it's going to be a different visual style.
And people loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it set the standard for that kind of video game.
Nowadays, yeah.
Look at the Spider-Man games. It's the same fucking style of fighting.
Even Assassin's Creed, where you had that eagle vision stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like in the early games, you had to go up on the towers and then do the whole scan, and then it would show you more of the map.
Yeah.
But I think in some of the later games, like literally, like there were certain times where it was like eagle vision or whatever.
Yeah.
But you would call a bird in, and it would go up in the sky, and it would give you a surrounding area. So kind of the same idea, is because technology in the Assassin's Creed games are historic, right? Where you don't have detective vision like you do in Batman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super stoked about that game though. And I mean, we'll have to dive into that game some more, I think, when we get
of course. Yeah. I mean,
I almost want to get it and like you and I play through some of these games and just record stuff and just slowly release little
that'd be fun.
bits.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, especially on the co-op side.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good YouTube stuff. People put worse stuff out on YouTube.
Oh, yes, they do.
I mean, we talked about some of them last week.
Yes, we did. And now they're famous.
And now they're famous.
They were famous.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get famous off it. I mean, I'm not going to say oh, no, I don't want to be famous. But,
yeah.
Trying to be the next, Jason Kelsey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that note,
obviously we do have to say thank you. I know when I talked to Chad on Saturday, I personally thanked him. And I thanked, Matt and Chrissy again, for their support. And obviously, we're coming up on this Best of KC award stuff. I definitely want to make a push. Hopefully we get the nomination.
If
Hopefully we get the nomination. I'm pretty confident in at least getting the nomination. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever.
Yeah.
But if we get it, I'm definitely gonna make a push just to see what we can get.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it all depend on who else goes into it. It'll be curious to see because I don't think Nigel really pushed for it this year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I know there's another podcast I follow. I have not listened to any of their stuff. It's like Killing City stuff. I think we talked about this briefly, where they talk about different crime stuff, gangster stuff in the Kansas City area.
Right.
I mean, it sounds super cool. They do seasonal stuff. I need to check them out.
Yeah.
I know they were pushing to try to get their nomination as well. So it would be nice to get a new batch of people in there because I don't think Law Anarchy's really done anything in the last year either.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so yeah, I think that's again scheduled for the 4th of September to come out, and I'll definitely be pushing to try and get our name out on that.
Push it real good.
I'm not playing that song.
Well, we can't afford it.
Not yet. Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. On that note, I do want to say thank you to all the listeners. Those that do share us, and please make sure you just go, like all our posts, share some of our posts as well. I've been getting better about posting on Instagram, even despite being slammed at work. Messing around with some Chat GPT stuff.
Yeah.
Some of those graphics are super cool.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
They're pretty funny, and as you use it more, it learns more about what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So it helps to the point where I've actually interacted with Chat GPT so much that I've learned that there's limits. You can only talk to it so much a day.
Yep.
Unless you pay for it.
Yep.
I'm like, God damn it.
Of course. Always got to pay for something.
I was actually trying to get something I got a new profile picture from it, and then Jen was giving me shit about it. I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do here. And I've been trying to do this whole pinup thing, like the nose art stuff.
Yeah.
With her, and I literally was chatting with ChatGPT a couple days. I kept hitting the limit, and they're like, all right, well, whenever you get done with, whenever your credits, your
you have 24 hours,
basically.
Yeah.
And it's a weird reset too. And so, but anyway, on that note, I guess we'll finish things up and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Goddamn right.
I've been Brian.
I've been me.
I've been him.
And
shutting it down. Bye. Thank you, Gordon. Bye, guys.